that we are subjected to today, with these people who self-proclaim that they are leaders of society. Which society? Who are they leading? Because society is saying, these are the problems. They are coming out to say, no, we are moving with an ideology that doesn't exist. Because all these arguments of ideologies don't make sense. As long as we are bringing this ideology that we are telling us about, but doesn't speak to me, then that ideology is foreign to me. South Africans are saying we are unemployed. South Africans are saying there's high crime. South Africans are complaining with a lot of things. You are telling them about Pan-Africanism. They must eat Pan-Africanism. They must eat ideology. Because once the ideology is senseless, the people must reject you. You can't be trying, because, we must be careful, because the problem with this democracy that we have and the education, it has produced a lot of stupid intellectuals. That's the problem that we have. This education that we are speaking about of Bovets has produced a lot of stupid intellectuals, fools masquerading as intellectuals, because they want to think that they see things differently from the reality that we all see. And they want to project and profile themselves as if they are the real thinkers for society, as if those who are uneducated, unemployed can think for themselves. These people are raising issues that affect them. And they are not speaking about now. They are speaking about the future. To say, what type of South Africa will this be in 10 years? What? You look at it. We are being squeezed out in all informal or formal business. We are squeezed out, literal. Now, you have leaders who then will come and say, these are your future employers. Why should the illegal foreigners be future employers of the South Africans, not the South Africans employing them? That's an insult to our people.
Regarding
so there's not even one politician you look up to and admire right now.
None.
Zero. Zungula, nothing.
Well, I love him. Zungula, I love him.
He seems like he's got a good head on his shoulder.
No, Ndlozi, no.
You don't like Ndlozi?
No, not that I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I think he no longer speak. He's shifting towards something that is not. He's been identified by a system that wants to profile and project him as the next Thabo Mbeki. They are creating another neoliberal in him. Okay. And that's the problem with him. I was talking to him sometime this week on the phone. And I raised these things to say, you are being captured. And I'm worried that you are being captured. I'm looking at the movement from parliament to radio to podcast to the Mbeki Foundation and everything, because we know how the system operates. The system captures you and wants you to be one of its own. It has its own people that it knows when it will unleash. And it will unleash to which market? Crazy. Which market does Ndlozi relate to? It will be unleashed to those ones who want intellectuals, who want people who speak like Thabo Mbeki. And as well, we are being captured. I'm worried. I spoke to him about this. Yeah. So,
not even a single politician. Wow.
No. They, even themselves, I'm sure they don't like themselves. if they are genuine about themselves, they know they've failed us. When a push comes to a shove, people must be ready to be physical. But it is always the last resort. There is no revolution that was ever peaceful. I've never heard of a peaceful revolution. It doesn't exist. It's the same thing that you can only hear being spoken by Thabo Mbeki when abhema insang, wherever la ibheme khona insang yakhe ngelipipi. Then he comes to speak with so much conviction. Then you will assume that he's making sense. And he has created a lot of other minions who are trying to emulate him. We're in trouble. Because there are a lot of duplicates of Mbegist. Now they speak like him. We're like, oh my God. Sivelelo. But our people, they must sharply raise discomfort. Because we have a tendency of, even when we are squeezed, even when we are pressed, we keep quiet. Because we are scared of being labeled xenophobic. We are scared of being called this and that. Up until the damage is massive, people must raise discomfort. I can tell you now that ever since the protests began, they've pushed government to do its work. They have done that. The March on March, ever since it started in January in Abington, the school in Durban, they got those kids admitted there. They pushed government to begin to look at the admissions in those schools, the policies in those schools. They have pushed Home Affairs to review their own policies. It would be a lie to